You think your cat sleeps in your bed because you have the softest blankets, right? Or maybe you assume it's just because you're a giant walking radiator, keeping them warm through the cold night. Well, what if I told you, you are entirely wrong? Yes, it's adorable. But behind those closed eyes and soft rhythmic purrs, your cat is actually performing an ancient, deeply emotional ritual. However, there is one chilling secret about your cat's bedtime habits, a sudden shift that most owners completely misunderstand, brushing it off as just a phase. Ignoring this is the most dangerous mistake you can make as a pet parent, and it could cost you the one thing you cherish most. I'll reveal exactly what this silent cry for help is at the end of this video, so pay close attention. Let's unravel the mystery of what that nightly ritual truly means. Number 1, the ultimate surrender. Most people assume the equation is simple. Cats get cold, you are warm. End of story. But let's look at the reality. Cats are masters of survival and incredibly resourceful when it comes to finding heat. They have sunbeams, heated vents, laptops, and piles of fresh laundry. If warmth was the only thing they sought, they have a dozen safer options. So why do they keep choosing you? Because in the animal kingdom, sleep is the ultimate vulnerability. It is the moment a predator becomes prey. Every primal instinct buried deep in their DNA screams at them to find a hidden, unreachable corner in the dark. Yet they walk past every safe shadow in your house, climb into your bed, and close their eyes next to a giant who is 15 times their size. This isn't about temperature, it's about a profound, almost heartbreaking level of trust. Think of it as a tiny warrior willingly dropping their shield. A study in animal cognition proved that cats form deep attachment styles with us, mirroring how human infants bond with their mothers. When they sleep beside you, they are whispering the words they cannot speak. You are my sanctuary, and with you, I am finally safe enough to let the world disappear. Number 2, weaving an invisible tapestry of love. Have you ever noticed your cat gently pressing their forehead or cheek against your chin right before they drift off? It feels like random cuddling, but it's actually a beautiful, invisible chemistry. Cats have secret scent glands along their cheeks and the base of their tail. When they weave against you, they are leaving invisible markers behind. But it goes much deeper than simply claiming territory. When your cat sleeps pressed against your skin, they are actively blending your scent with theirs. In the wild, cats in the same colony share a communal scent. It is their version of a family crest. It's how they recognize their own in the dark. When your cat mixes their smell into yours night after night, they are painting you with their love. They are telling the universe and themselves that your souls belong to each other. This is exactly why they sniff you so intensely when you return from a long trip. You smell like the outside world. The shared family scent has faded, that desperate bedtime cuddle. It's them frantically stitching your bond back together. And hey, if you believe that cats are far more than just independent roommates, gently tap that like button and subscribe. Join our community of dedicated pet parents who truly want to understand the beautiful silent language of animals. Number 3, the tiny sentinel in the dark. Ever wonder why your cat insists on a very specific sleeping spot? Maybe they are draped over your head, pressed heavily against your spine, or stationed right at your feet. That placement is never random. It is a calculated strategy. Beneath that soft, pampered exterior lies the ancient heart of a predator. And predators understand the shadows. They understand threats. When your cat takes their position beside you in the dark, a part of their soul believes they are standing guard over you. In wild colonies, members take turns watching over the family while they rest. It is a matter of life and death. Your cat hasn't forgotten this sacred, ancient code. If they face the bedroom door, they are guarding the entrance. If they wrap around your head, they are shielding your most fragile, vulnerable point. They know they are small, but they don't care. Something deep in their heart says, "This human is mine to protect." They might not be able to fight off a real intruder, but every single night, this tiny creature assigns themselves the role of your fierce bodyguard, willingly standing between you and whatever hides in the dark. Number 4, the silent alphabet of sleep. Every single way your cat sleeps is a secret message. Does your cat curl into a tight little ball? Do they sprawl out wildly? Or do they sleep with their back completely turned to you? Let's read their silent alphabet. The tight curl is a shield. It protects their soft belly and keeps their vital organs safe. If your cat sleeps like this, they love you enough to be near you, but they still carry a heavy layer of worldly caution. They are saying, "I trust you, but I am still afraid of the world." But the full sprawl, legs stretched, belly totally exposed to the open air, that is the ultimate masterpiece of security. A cat showing their stomach is a cat who has completely surrendered their survival instincts. They believe with every fiber of their being that absolutely nothing can harm them while you are there. And what if they turn their back to you? Please, never take this personally. In the feline world, turning your back is the highest, most beautiful compliment. It means, "I trust you so much, I know you will guard my blind spot." And the full contact press, wedged tightly against your ribs, that is pure, unfiltered devotion. They want zero distance between your heartbeat and theirs. Number 5, rewriting the code of nature for you. Why does your cat seem to wake up exactly when your alarm goes off and settle down the moment you turn off the bedside lamp? It's not a coincidence. It's a profound sacrifice. Cats are naturally crepuscular. Millions of years of evolution have wired their bodies to be wide awake, hunting and roaming during the twilight hours of dawn and dusk. By all laws of nature, their schedule should completely clash with yours, but a deeply bonded cat does something miraculous. They literally override their own biology. Researchers have found that cats living with humans will gradually force their internal clocks to change, shifting their sleep cycles to mirror ours. They stay awake longer in the afternoon and force themselves to sleep deeper at night. Why? Simply because that is when you are available. Imagine altering your entire biological rhythm, fighting thousands of years of genetics, just to spend a few extra quiet moments with someone you love. They rewrite their DNA just to exist in your time zone. Number 6, absorbing your storms. Have you ever had a completely devastating day and suddenly your cat refuses to leave your lap? They knew you were breaking before you even shed a single tear. Cats are basically emotional antennas. Science is finally proving what we pet parents have known forever. Your cat reads your soul. When you are stressed, grieving, or heartbroken, your body changes, your breathing fractures, your heart rate spikes, and you release stress hormones. You might hide your pain from your human friends, but you cannot hide it from your cat. They don't understand human words, but they feel the heavy tremors in your spirit. Sleeping beside you gives them a front row seat to your emotional baseline. Night after night, they memorize the steady rhythm of your peace. So when your world falls apart and that rhythm breaks, they feel it. They become extra affectionate, not just to be cute, but to act as a tiny purring anchor, desperately trying to keep you from drifting away into your own sadness. Number 7, the deafening silence of their departure. And now, the secret we promised at the beginning. The most dangerous mistake you can make. What does it actually mean when your cat, who has slept beside you for years, suddenly stops? If the bed suddenly feels empty, do not ignore it. Do not say, "Oh, they just want space." Cats are creatures of deep, unbreakable habits. When they abandon their sanctuary, they are screaming for help in the only way they know how. Sometimes they are hiding a physical agony. A sudden illness, arthritis, or deep pain triggers a wild instinct to hide so they don't look weak to predators. or so they don't become a burden to you. If your older cat vanishes from the bed, they might be suffering in absolute silence. Please take them to the vet. Other times, the bond of trust has been fractured. A new scent, a loud argument in the bedroom, or a sudden change in the house can make the sanctuary feel tainted. They remember the fear. They pull away because they are heartbroken or terrified. Your cat chose your bed because you were their entire world. If they leave, they aren't being moody. They are lost. Listen to their absence. Look for the signs. And with endless patience, gently guide them back to the light. Because to them, sleeping beside you was never just a habit. It was their greatest declaration of love. And it is up to you to ensure they never have to sleep alone in the dark again.